Welcome to the Martini Shot. I'm Noah Barrasso here today. We're at Joyride Taco House in beautiful central Phoenix, Arizona. Today I'm going to be interviewing Brad Jannenga, having some great cocktails, some chips and salsa, and even better conversation. Let's go talk to him. Brad! What's up, dog?
Hey.
Say what's up to everyone.
Hey, how's it going, guys? All right, this is my favorite tequila toast. Arriba, abajo, afuera, adentro.
Cheers. Woo. So tell me why Joyride? Why are we here in Central Phoenix?
This place is right around the corner from my house, and I eat here at least once a week, except for Taco Tuesdays because it's crazy.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, I've obviously known you for a little bit. Give me the background of where you've been. I know you've had a stint at Ace Hardware, to some stuff in the Bay Area, to Southern California. It's kind of the quick background.
Yeah, so I studied MIS at U of A, University of Arizona, and
Bear down.
Bear down.
Love it.
And so while I was working down there, I worked for a string of Ace Hardware stores, and I started off as a rental department clerk. I was basically cleaning, paint sprayers and that kind of stuff. And then within the 2 years I worked there, I had worked my way up into the corporate office, and I was running their HP Unix system. And then from there, while still in college, went to work for America Online and did level 2 and 3 tech support there. And then moved out to Southern California, and then worked for iVillage, which is like a big women's network. Content
from
network.
Tucson you moved out there?
Yeah, from Tucson.
Okay.
And so moved back here, and I had 4 businesses going, and all technology-based stuff, and started dating a physical therapist. She enlisted me to help her find a piece of software that she could use in her clinic. And I looked at everything out there on the market. It really wasn't anything great. I was trying to impress her. And so I ended up building, on the weekends, this little workflow tool for her.
Right.
It was literally, it was a web form that you typed in a bunch of data and it printed out a PDF.
Yeah.
But the PDF was in the format of what a daily note is, like a physical therapy evaluation. So she started using her clinic. They loved it. She told the rest of the clinic directors about it. They signed up, started using it. But we launched to the public market in 2008. The thing just skyrocketed. I won the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award. I think we're on our 4th or 5th year as Inc. 500 list. Definitely my most successful one, and really the first one I did for myself.
Right.
These other pieces of software that I built, I was making other people millionaires.
Yeah.
And then at some point it occurred to me, wait a minute, I can do this for
Hold
myself.
on, I could do this myself.
Yeah. And so it was a super awesome ride.
So we're gonna have Taylor, the bartender, here at Joyride Tacos, give us the first cocktail. Taylor, what we got here?
All right, right here we've got old fashioned, a little take on it with mezcal.
Nice.
I used 2 dashes of orange bitters, 1 dash of Angostura. Got an orange peel and 2 ounces of mezcal.
Nice. Well, cheers. Shit.
Sweet.
Cool.
Try. Appreciate it. Thank you. I love those.
It's got that mezcal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's woodsy.
Yeah. It's daily enough too, right?
Yeah.
It's not a dark, it's a different twist on an old fashioned.
No, it's good stuff.
Yeah. So what was Brad Jannenga like as a child?
So I was born outside of Chicago, and then we moved to Arizona when I was 10.
Okay.
And I grew up in Cave Creek and out in the country. So horses and team roping and dirt bikes and
That's
BB
what
guns and all that
you're
kind of
pulling
stuff.
up, you're pulling toys, or you're pulling the tools apart.
Yeah. But it was more like I've always, for ever since I can remember, I've always been curious about how things work.
Dead or alive, you had to start a company tomorrow, who would you partner with? What entrepreneur is just, again, alive today or someone who's in the past?
Oh, that's a tough question. Michelangelo.
Really?
Yeah.
A really good answer.
Just because, with the brilliance of his mind,
Yeah.
imagine what you could accomplish with
Totally.
a modern day tool set in his brain.
And he can teach you how to paint.
Good luck.
All right, round 2. Taylor, what's up, bud? What do we got next?
All right, guys, got some micheladas here.
All right. Now, what is a michelada for those in the Midwest? I think some people call them a bloody beer.
That's correct because you use Bloody Mary mix,
All right.
lime juice, and normally Mexican style lager.
Nice. Awesome.
right,
Appreciate
cheers,
that.
guys.
What do we have on the brim here?
This is our Tequila style chili salt. We make this in-house.
All right.
Consists of paprika, salt, and a blended chipotles.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Yep.
Take care.
Thanks.
Let's get this. I grew up on these, so these are one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
mine too.
You've had one.
Oh yeah, I love micheladas.
I love it. Have you had the cheers? And that's a really, really good one.
Yeah, they
Have
just,
you had the Bud Light ones?
yeah.
Yeah.
They're in my refrigerator right now. Yes.
Your go-to after a night out.
Well, it's just nice in the
First
morning.
time
You know?
drinking, yeah. I know you did the Gumball 3000. Now, for those watching that have no idea what that is, what is that?
It's a 3,000-mile race. It's by invitation only. There's 100 cars, and they typically go from one destination to another. So the one that I did last summer was from Riga, the capital of Latvia, all the way down. So we did Riga, Warsaw, Dubrovnik, Porto Montenegro, Tirana. We drove through Albania with a bunch of supercars. It's celebrities and I mean, it's like the 1% of 1% car guys out there in the world. And I've had some buddies here locally that have done it and tagged along with them for a couple cities the prior year, and then got an invitation and did it with a really good buddy of mine, and it was amazing. It all happened so fast. I mean, it's a week long where you're traveling 3,000 miles, and you're racing Ferraris through tunnels in Croatia, and it's so much to take in that when I have these thoughts, I have to think to myself, like, almost like connect the dots, like where did that actually happen? Because it's like such an overload, but it was an amazing experience.
Final cocktail of the evening. What do we got here?
We got some spicy margaritas.
Nice. What do we got in them?
Got a little bit of tequila, lime juice, freshly squeezed, some agave. I shook with some serranos and floated with ancho reyes.
Nice.
It's a chili liqueur.
And what's same brim as we did last time?
Same rim. I figured we'd keep that theme going.
Love it. Awesome. We appreciate it. Thanks, Taylor.
Cheers.
All right. Mazel tov. Good things. I'm not a margarita guy.
That's pretty good margarita.
That's pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
So, in one sentence, what do you guys do?
Chassis is a standardized cloud application core. And so what that is, if you think about every single piece of software that's out there on the internet, all of it has got common functionality. But every single person that's built a piece of software to go out in the internet has individually built that type of thing versus based on what they think they need. And so what we did is looked at my career and all the software that I've built to date, and then also everything that everyone else is doing, and we created kind of like that core componentry, almost like the foundational level, right? So you think of like if you're building a house, we've laid the foundation, we've got the plumbing and the mechanical and the electrical and the roof and like all this other kind of stuff, and you just get to go in there and like choose your paint colors and your flooring and your furniture, right? And the rest of the house is just like works.
Very raw.
So I started thinking about like, if this is what I'm really good at, like how do I do that at scale?
Yeah.
But then I saw this huge need out there, and like software is so pervasive and it's so necessary, and like every company is becoming a software company.
Right.
It's just how you have to do business now. And so to me, the industry doesn't really matter. What's interesting to me is like some kind of business problem or inefficient workflow and how to do it better, regardless of who the customer is or what you're trying to sell.
Thanks for coming, brother.
Absolutely, man.
Appreciate
My pleasure.
that. Yeah, yeah.